Hi and welcome along to hopefully what is the first of many speed painting demonstrations which I'm going to be giving. These are done in Photoshop and this is CS4 that I'm using. I'm using a document that's 30 by 40 centimeters at a resolution of 300 dpi. I'm talking extremely quickly because this is 2 hours of recording condensed into 2 minutes. So we start off with a document that has a layer on its own for the pencil work, which is using the standard Photoshop brush set to an opacity of 30%, and you can see that I'm adjusting various bits as I go, like the ears, the nose and the eyes, just to get them in a better position. Now I'm on a second layer which is adding the tonal values, just some basic ones there. Then I've added a third layer which is a background layer of flat grey, and I'm back now on the tonal layer and adding in all the details. I'm using the same standard Photoshop paintbrush, but I'm using it at different sizes, and I'm obviously jumping between the dark areas and the light areas. I usually set the opacity with the paintbrush at about 30 or 40%, and that allows me to build up the tones. So rather than go with solid blacks and solid whites, I prefer to build them up gradually, as I find that gives a sort of looser, more painterly effect. Now, I find it also useful to have the pencil layer on its own layer because it simply allows me to decide whether to remove it later or not, or just parts of it. So depending on how I think it's going to look best. You can see here that I've tried to avoid zooming into particular areas. If I was doing a proper version of this, what I would do is I would zoom in and work on a particular area to add more finer detail. But for the purposes of this demonstration, I'm just keeping it at a standard size. So you can see here I'm jumping between the dark and the light areas, and once I'm happy with it, I add the signature. I think I'm just about to do that. Yep, there it is. And there you go. Thanks for watching. Hopefully there'll be plenty more of these. If anybody has any questions or any particular requests that you'd like to see me do, then by all means go to the website www.hutchfaces.co.uk and email me and ask me any questions you like. And I'm now going to go into a cold dark room and be nice and quiet for 10 minutes.